The C is for the courage I possess through the trauma. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, the M is for motivation. I stay consistent, the P is the persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, because I'm never giving up. They ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Trusting the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. I am a stickler for getting started on time. So we are going to go ahead and get started. And then as other people come, if I am able to see them arriving, then I will grant them entry. But we will go ahead and get started. Day one of our 5-day start day trading challenge. Allow me to share my screen. If you can see my screen, please type a number 1 in the chat box. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm seeing a lot of ones. Thank you. So, introduction to day trading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited that everyone decided to join me, and I Hope that everyone is able to get a lot out of this. Most important, hopefully everyone is able to make a few dollars by Thursday. So if you continue to show up each day so that you can acquire the skills as we move along, I'm going to attempt to post the recordings each night following the meetings so that you can review them if you want to. But go ahead in the chat box, please tell us where you are from, and also tell us how many years or what is your experience day trading. If you have 0 months to 11 months day trading, type the word wallet in the chat box. If you have 1 to 3 years experience day trading, type the word money roll in the chat box. And if you have 3 or more years of experience day trading, please type bag in the chat box. So you are typing where you are from, as well as your experience with day trading. Let's see, DC, wallet, Atlanta, wallet, Florida, wallet, New Jersey, wallet, California, wallet. So we have Rhode Island, wallet, Baltimore, North Carolina to Florida, Birmingham, Rhode Island wallet. Okay, so it appears that the majority 0 experience. Okay. Well, come conclusion of this challenge, you will no longer be able to say that you have 0 experience. You will at least have working knowledge of what day trading is, as well as what it means and what it looks like to trade the futures market. So thank you for responding. We will continue. So this is what the next few days will look like. Today, day 1, what is day trading? Why the futures market? And we will download the platform for those of you who have not done so. So tomorrow, which is day 2, we will go through the basics of fundamental analysis. On day 3, we will go through the basics of technical analysis. On day 4, we will actually go through entering and exiting some trades. And on day 5, we're going to, well, you are going to, and we collectively will trade a setup. And then what's next for Raoul investing, we'll discuss that later on this week. So day 1, who am I? I am the founder, CEO of Raoul Investing. I have an extensive 20+ year background in education, verifiable experience, certifications, and degrees, instructional as well as administrative roles across all grade levels, K through 12, district administration, professor in the College of Business as well as in the College of Education, state director of education in Florida. So those roles have fully prepared me to create a course, deliver instruction, convey, as well as simplify concepts and strategies. I also have 5 years of day trading the futures market. How did I get into day trading? Well, in 2016, this guy that you see, the one that the arrow is pointing to, he's the GM of a major corporation in Orlando, Florida, as well as a trusted associate of mine. So in 2016, he enrolled in an institute to learn day trading, and he began seeing success. And then in January of 2017, he told me about it. He also shared that he had been studying for the previous 6 months. The following week, I enrolled because I trusted his judgment. I know his thought process. I know him as an individual. I know him as a professional. So I trusted his judgment, and I too enrolled in the institute. After about 5 minutes of badgering him as to why he didn't tell me until 6 months later, which And then he shared that he wanted to make sure that it would be worth my time. He didn't want to tell me as soon as he enrolled because he wanted to make sure everything was legit. And to this day, I continue to say to him, the only reason why he waited 6 months to tell me about it was that he wanted to get a head start on me so that he would be better than I am. But today, ask me who's the better trader as well as who's making the most money. So what is a day trader? Day traders are active traders who execute intraday strategies to profit from a given asset's price changes. Day trading employs a wide variety of techniques and strategies to capitalize on perceived market inefficiencies. So day trading is often characterized by technical analysis and requires a high degree of self-discipline and objectivity. And this information is shared on Investopedia. So me, before day trading, my earnings were based on the going rate of the industry. I was earning a six-figure annual salary. I was stressed over the politics at work and job insecurity, working long hours with overtime and or part-time job to supplement income, and tons and tons and tons of paperwork. So me with day trading, earnings are based on my trades, six-figure salary monthly. The only person that can create my employment stressors are myself. 2-hour work day. Overtime is another 2 hours at night if I so desire. No paperwork involved. What is the futures market? The futures market is an auction market in which participants buy and sell commodities and future contracts for delivery on a specified future date. Futures are exchange derivatives contracts that lock in future delivery of a commodity or in security at a set price. So futures are a type of derivative contract agreement to buy or sell a specific commodity, asset, or security at a set future date for a set price. For the purpose of this challenge, we will use the 3-minute chart. So it will be short-term, very short-term trades, and that's exactly what I use on a daily basis, a 3-minute chart. And I also, couple it with the 1-minute chart, and I'll explain this at a future date when we discuss the technical analysis. So types of futures, what types of futures are there? What can we buy and sell? There are financial futures, livestock futures, there's energy futures, currency futures, metal futures, grain futures, and food futures. I predominantly, probably, I would say 97% of my time, I focus on the NASDAQ. And there's one thing that I want to point out. When I began trading the NASDAQ back in 2017, it was a $1,000 margin to trade this instrument. And then I saw where it would be 2,000 minimum and then 3,000 minimum. But as of last week, it was a $17,000 minimum to trade the NASDAQ. Don't fret, because there are a whole lot other instruments that we can trade and do very well in trading them. But what I want you to take notice of is that quite a few of us were doing really well with trading the NASDAQ. And each time we start to do well in something, the needle moves. So as you can see, the needle continues to move, the needle continues to move, but I don't want you to wait so that you're shut out of this opportunity. So grab a hold to it and take advantage of it while you can. So why trade futures over stocks? The minimum investment and maximum profits. It's only $400, a $400 investment to get into trading futures daily, 6 days a week. Whereas when you are attempting to trade stocks, it is a $25,000 minimum investment. Also with futures, it's very liquid. There are many buyers and sellers around the clock. It's a fast way to make money once you learn the skill. I don't want you to think that it's a get rich quick. It's not an overnight get rich quick. The way I teach it is a get rich for sure, as opposed to a get rich quick. Learn the skill, perfect the skill, use the skill, start with one setup and work that one setup until you can't work it anymore. So you don't have to own anything to buy or sell it. Whereas when you're trading stocks or when you're purchasing stock, you have to purchase the stock and have it in your account and wait for it to increase in price or decrease in price to sell it, to purchase more. With futures, it's not like that. You don't have to own anything to buy and sell it. Acquire the skill, learn the technical analysis, and take advantage of the movements in the market. In addition to, there are huge tax benefits to trading the futures. So futures can provide a, excuse me, potential tax benefits compared to other short-term trades. It's a 60-40 basis. 60% of the profits are taxed on a long-term capital gain, and only 40% is taxed as ordinary income. Compared to that of stock trading, where profits on stocks held less than a year are taxed at 100%. Now, I know I went through this pretty quickly, but are there any questions? You can unmute. You can type your questions in the chat box. I won't be able to read them if I don't put these on. Let me see. Are there any questions? Not yet. Okay, great, great, great. Let's see. Okay, so what I would like to do right now is I would like to go ahead and move into downloading the platform for those of you who do not have the NinjaTrader platform. I'm gonna put the link in the chat box for those of you who do not have it. I'm going to stop the recording as well.